Welcome to Mamut Tutorials. We are now going to show you how to create an invoice within your Mamut program. Firstly, we need to ensure that a customer to be invoiced exists in the Contact Management window. To do so, we need to go to the Contact Management focus area, which is on the left-hand side of the window. Then we are going to select the Contact shortcut. If you need to create a new contact, click on the New button and then enter the contact details such as name, address, telephone number, etc. In order to be able to invoice the contact, the customer option must be ticked. Our contact already exists, so we can close Contact Management by clicking Quit. We are now going to check that the product to be invoiced exists in the product register. To do so, we are going to click on the Sales focus area on the left-hand side of the window and then click on the Product shortcut. If we want to create a new product, we should click on the New button. A new window will then appear where we can define the type of product we wish to create. Our product already exists, so we can close the product register by clicking on Quit. As our customer and products were already created, we are now ready to create an order. We first click on the Order shortcut and then on New. We now receive a list of our contacts, and from here we need to select the desired contact and click on OK. We now add in a product that we wish to invoice. This can be done by clicking on the New button and then Show Product List. We select the product and then click on Insert. We can now see that the selected product has been added to the order with the standard sales price. If you wish to add further products, click on New again. Within the order window, there is the possibility to edit any necessary information. If we, for example, wish to change the payment terms from net 10 days to net 14 days, we simply need to click on the drop-down field and edit this information. We are also able to further define the payment terms by right-clicking this field and selecting Change in Properties Register. After choosing an alternative payment term, we will then notice that the due date has been updated. The field for invoice date does not need to be completed, as it will automatically receive the current date on invoicing. However, if you wish the date to differ from this, you need to specify it here. We also have the possibility to connect an order to a project. You can choose between all active projects that are registered within the project register using the project field. We are also able to enter our reference. Here, we are able to choose from a list of all employees who have been entered within the employee register as customer service agents. We can also define your reference. Here, we are able to choose from a list of all registered contact persons for this contact. You are also able to enter the name manually within this field. There are also multiple tabs where we can further define the desired information. If we click on the Text tab, for example, we are able to enter fixed text that will be displayed on the invoice. It is also possible to enter default text that will be included on all new orders. The next tab we are going to show you is the Miscellaneous tab. Here you are able to define several additional settings. The other settings that we are able to define are user and company settings. The user settings apply to the logged on user only, while the company settings apply to all users in the current company database. Firstly, we are going to select User Settings. By clicking on the Order tab within the User Settings for Sales and Invoicing, we are able to choose what type of information we wish to be visible in the Order window. By clicking on the Order Body tab, we can specify which columns we wish to be displayed in the order window, along with information about the margin and stock levels of the chosen product. We are now going to click OK in order to save the changes and exit the window. Next, we are now going to define the company settings for sales and invoicing. We recommend that you go through these settings thoroughly and define the settings that suit your company best. If you are unsure of any of the settings, we recommend that you click on Help or F1 on your keyboard. We recommend that you utilize online help if you are connected to the internet. Once we have defined the company settings, we are going to click on OK to save and close the window. We are now ready to invoice the order. We therefore click on the Invoice button and ensure that all of the correct information has been selected. We want to use the Invoice standard form template, so we ensure that this is selected. Note that Print Test Print to Screen is also selected, so that when we click on OK, we will receive a preview of the invoice before it is printed. The preview will not display the due date and invoice number, since it has not been invoiced yet. We are now going to check the preview, then close, and we will be asked whether the order should be invoiced. If we were pleased with the test print, we answer yes to this. Now the invoice will be printed to the printer, and if we are satisfied with the printout, we answer yes to approve it. If you wish to print it again due to the printout failing for any reason, you must answer no here. We can now see that the order has been processed to an invoice and received an invoice number. We have now shown you how to create an invoice in Mamut Business Software. You will find additional tutorial videos on our website.